Different. It was a little different. Hey, this is a little bit different. I'm going live. Hey, everybody. Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever this YouTube live finds you. I hope you're in good spirits. I hope you're in good health. And I hope you are actively advocating for yourself to live your best life possible. Welcome back to my channel where the journey is your own, but you are not alone. Today we have today is just me, and we have a pretty tough topic. I've been praying all week, just to be able to say the right thing, to hopefully start a conversation within yourself, within your family, within your community. I feel like that is a part of my purpose, and that's why I'm here. So I thank God for giving me the strength, the understanding, and the confidence to pursue my purpose. And that's all I want for you to do as well. I didn't know how to talk about this topic. Um, Let me see. Give me one moment. IT, this is Portia. Hey, Pam, did you just call IT? Did someone assist you? Okay. Am I able to help you? The computer is frozen. Okay. So right now your computer is frozen. And are you trying to power it off or? Okay. So what screen is it frozen on? Do you see like the Windows icon or it's frozen on your folder? Okay. And are you able to exit out of it? Okay. Do you know your computer name? Okay. I don't know if it's going to let me remote in with it being frozen, but we're going to try. Give me 1 second. So you said it happened before when you were trying to open a file. Is it like a large file? So your Excel always freezes? Last time you got someone to do what? Okay. And how do we have you in the system? Your name. Let's see. Okay, yep, it's not letting me remote in. Okay, probably because it's frozen. And your extension is the 2929. Give me a few moments and I'll give you a call right back, okay? I'm gonna see if they want me, if someone wants to just come and get the device, or just give me a few moments and I'll give you a call back. Okay. Okay. As you guys see, I'm at work. So this is my real life. I do a lot. And I'm hoping I can get this recorded correctly and how I want to do without being interrupted. So this is what I want to say. I can only give you my personal experience, but my experience is real, and we know that experience can be one of the best teachers. Um, so a lot of us know what mental health is. We know what a person looks like who may not be in the right state of mind or taking care of their mental health, especially as we've gotten older and we have so many examples, knowledge, and information regarding the subject of mental health. Even though we have so much information, there are still people who are scared, and there are still people who do not accept that maybe they are dealing um, with certain mental health issues. Um, that's okay. We all heal at different times. And it's important to have patience, but it's also very important if you are working on actively taking care of your mental health, whether that means you need medication, whether that means you need to see a therapist or psychiatrist, whether that just means you just need to take care of yourself, and what you're eating and what you're watching on TV and what you are watching on social media. If you need to just add exercise, to um, your overall goal of being healthy, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Some of us have to make larger adjustments than the other. So don't judge another person's story. But I'm here and I want to, um, like I said, at least initiate or ignite a conversation within yourself or within your family so you guys are able to heal. Um, I think we've been trained that chaos is normal and we just survive and we make it, and we pray, and you do have to pray, but chaos is not normal. Living a hectic life is not normal. um, not being in a stable environment, not having both parents, dealing with death, seeing drug use, seeing alcohol use. And this is in any socioeconomic environment. So, to be clear, a person's mental health has nothing to do with how much money they have in the bank. It does not have anything to do with how pretty they are or how well they dress. It's mentally. Some people are walking and dealing with chemical imbalances, and because you are trying to just pray it away or ignore it, or you cope by self-medicating with alcohol or drugs or sex or shopping, you aren't healing and getting to the root of that issue so that you're able to live a better quality of life. This is not to put anyone's business on the street. This is just my personal life, my personal experience. So if you are here to hear a number of stories about my family, that's not what this is. This is not that. But what it is Portia making a plea, making a call to you, and to my audience to take care of your mental health, be aware of it, know your triggers, and like I said, advocate for yourself. I'm advocating for you. I'm here for you. Any information you need, I can get it for you, or you can simply Google things. You don't want to go down a rabbit hole and try to diagnose yourself, but there is a lot of good information, and you find a good, reliable website. Um, so, some things that a lot of us deal with when you think of mental health, um, we know anxiety, we know depression. There are a lot of mood disorders and panic disorders that we are facing. Um, and then a lot of us are dealing with PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. So when I began to speak with my therapist about anxiety and post traumatic stress and identifying some of the factors in my childhood, and in my daily life that causes this anxiety. So what I have is a generalized anxiety disorder. So that basically means, unfortunately, I'm anxious all the time, and I'm overthinking. And to help with that, they have medications, but there's also yoga, meditation, prayer, speaking with someone, and then knowing and acknowledging your triggers. I think it's so important for us to be able to identify our triggers. And for those of you who do not know, a trigger is something that knowingly or unknowingly, because your body has experienced this, it sends off something in the brain and it can upset you. It can make you sad. It can make you weary. It can make you depressed. We have to know that sometimes we're triggered and we don't even know. That's why it's so important that you watch what you say and watch what you watch on television and watch what you see and view on your social media. Yes, social media is fun. Yeah, we get a lot of laughs, but I also try to curate my social media page where I may have a little bit of ratchetness. And I love Ari and Miss Jada Waiter and everybody like that too. But I also have to have like some realistic things and professional men and women and different things like that. Because yes, I want to hustle. Yes, I want to get to the bag, but I also need to know that there's a way to do it. And taking care of myself is the best. Is the number one goal. That's the real bag. When they say health is wealth, mentally, physically, and emotionally, you do have an emotional health, physical health, and mental health, of course, that you need to take care of. So I just want to do my part, getting as much information as I'm able to out there to you. Um, I want to provide a little bit of hope when you're dealing with mental health, even if it's not you, but you have a family member that's affected by it, and this family member may not acknowledge it. They might not do anything to treat it or to even want to become better because they feel as if, oh, you just think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. And you're dealing with all these people, and you're like, how I had to feel is that, listen, okay, I'm a little crazy. I get it. I can be mean. I can snap on you. Um, but I'm professional and I'm kind, and I do not like to be mean, you know. So what I've did is accepted myself for who I truly am, not for who anyone else wants me to be. So not who my grandmother may want me to be, or my mom, or my children's dad. You know, not who they want me to be, but who I truly am as a person. So a lot of us need to find ourselves. We're battling against who we are or who we thought we were and who we um, need to become. You know what I mean? Before the world and the culture and our families put all these ideals in our heads and these limits and boundaries, it's important to figure out who you are. What do you need to bring in the world? What is your purpose for being here? Because we do all have a purpose. So I want to bring this information to my community, my culture, to help us evolve, to create a safe space where you can say, you know what, I remember Portia speaking on this, and maybe I could just come to her and we can just kind of have a conversation. I may not have been through exactly what you've been through, but I have been through a lot when it comes with dealing with the mental health. Um, Also, it's important to know that with mental health, um, like I said, it's internal. It's a chemical thing in our chemical makeup. A lot of times it's in our genetic makeup. So if your mom or grandmother or your dad, grandfather had to deal with these things and no one's telling you, now you're dealing with panic. Now you're dealing with being disorganized. Now you're dealing with being angry. Now you're dealing with being sad and you aren't sure why you're sad. And you are praying and you don't know why you are not getting better. It's because you need more. So you have to care about yourself a little bit more so that you're able to treat yourself and do what you need to do and don't feel ashamed. Some of us, even though it's 2021 and mental health and self care is everywhere, some of us are still ashamed and we don't have anyone we can talk to. Like, girl, I think I need some medicine for depression. I'm so sad all the time. We just feel like we can push through, push through, push through, and you must push through. But it's okay to cry and feel every emotion that's coming your way. Because if that emotion came your way, there's a reason for it. You need to feel it so you can release it. I remember I'm so in tune now, and I'm thanking God for this journey that He's taken me on. But as you get closer to God and you start hearing things, it's not everything that you want to hear. It's not like, oh, you're going to be rich and you're going to do this. It's, this person has to go. This person has to go. You're going to have to stop doing that. You're going to stop doing this. You're going to have to stop going there. You're going to have to, I mean, you lose so much on your journey as you're rising up. But what is replaced the the love that I feel right now for myself, the encouragement that I have to give to myself daily and that I'm able to give to my girls, um, I would not trade it for the world. So I think what I want to say, so many people reached out to me and they told me thank you, that they'll be listening and looking out for it. I want you to advocate for yourself. If you are moody all the time, you probably need some help. If you can spaz on someone at any given moment, that's something you should look into. If you are always on the defense, no one can tell you anything. Hey, go see a therapist. Say, I'm defensive and I'm not sure why, but I don't want to live like this anymore. It's really you making the choice and the adjustment to say, I no longer want to live in this box, in this structure, in this emotional bubble of hell that has been created either by my circumstances, by society, by my family. I don't want to live like this anymore. If you get tired enough, you will say, I'm tired of living like this. What can I do to help myself? No one is going to save you. There's no superhero. I mean, you have people like me, and you have other people that will advocate for you, but it's all on you. So I just want to, in this short video, say that mental health and taking care of our mental health is real. Um, you are not crazy, but if you are crazy, please get help because I'm sure you're dealing with something that maybe no one even knows. I think it's very important to heal your inner child. A lot of us have a little child inside of us that did not receive certain things. And then as we get older, that inner child starts to act out just like any child or toddler or teenager who is not having their way, and they get moody and they get angry and they throw fits. So if you find yourself in this loop, in this cycle of negativity, like I said, it's torturing, to live sad every day, and you don't know why you're sad, and you may have a lot of reasons to be happy, but you're sad and you can't help it. That is not normal. You don't have to live that way. um Setting and honoring boundaries. So I don't know. Let me tell you, this is crazy. Okay, I know it's gonna sound crazy. So I've had my car keyed. I've had my window bust out of my car. I have been called every name in the book. I've had myself, my children talked about. I've been lied on, discouraged, and this came from family. And this came from a person who's dealing with mental health but will not save themselves. So they are projecting. A lot of times people project what they feel on the inside and how bad they feel on the inside, they project it onto you and you don't ask for it. And a lot of times with the mental health, you don't even know when they're going to like attack you or if they're having a bad day. Like I said, people are dealing with schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, mood disorders, panic disorders, and you don't even know when they're going to have a good day or a bad day, and you're on the receiving end of that negativity. And words can't be taken back. Words cannot be taken back, and words do hurt. I don't know why they used to say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I think I may rather for you to hit me, not like a man. This is a, you know, I think I would almost rather fight than you call me every disgusting name in the book. And any mistake I've ever made, you're throwing it up in my face, to make me feel belittled or less than. That is not normal. Growing up in families, I know we like to joke and jive, and that's fine, that's cool. But if it becomes demeaning to where you're hurting people's feelings, that's not normal. That's something that, no, it's not just toughen up. It's no, you need to respect me because now I'm an adult and we're gonna honor these boundaries and you will not talk to me any type of way. So I do encourage you to set boundaries. Anyone who is not helping you build your mental health, I encourage you to set boundaries. When you set those boundaries, you honor those boundaries because by honoring those boundaries, you honor yourself and your wealth and your health. Um, Set those boundaries. Realize you need boundaries. Protecting your peace should be most important, especially if you are a parent. Even if you are not a parent, you need to live in a peaceful state. You don't need to be worried and anxious all the time. Please seek help. It's nothing wrong with it. A lot of adults, there's a program, EAP. If you go through your job, you can get like a few free therapy sessions, and they have other resources for you. And it's just so much. So I'm about to wrap this up. The last thing I want to do is our men, our black men and brown men. I love you. I'm here for you. I can't wait to love, and nurture a black man and for him to give the same to me and for him to be able to pour into me and to not be jealous and to not be confused or to not, even if you don't understand exactly what I'm doing, you're able to support me. You do deserve support and love. Men, women, black women, brown women, you do deserve support and love. You are worthy of it. Affirm yourself daily. Um, excuse me, affirm yourself daily and tell yourself what you are deserving of. So even if the world does not tell you, you make sure you affirm yourself. I'm worthy. I deserve love. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to take a break. I deserve to be able to cry without feeling weak. I deserve to honor myself and to protect myself from the darts that the enemy throws at you. So I love you again. I'm coming with this video to just as a cry out and a plea to protect your mental health. Speak to your family about it. Speak to your friends about it. Um, you just aren't alone. And I know you're strong, but just because you're strong does not mean you do not get tired. So do not wear yourself out trying to be a superhero all by yourself. It's not fair. It's not right. Um, Culturally, we have looked down on therapy. We have looked down on medications, while other groups are going to therapy and getting medications and living their best life. We already have enough to deal with as Black women, as Black men. So protecting our mental health, I mean, it just to wake up happy after being sad for so long. I want you guys to feel that. I want you to feel joy. I want you to be able to. ADHD and ADD is another thing that's misdiagnosed in the Black community. A lot of adults are dealing with it. A lot of women are dealing with it. And in women, it actually shows up kind of different. It shows up to where they internalize everything. Um, so I'm going to wrap this up because I'm at work and I do have a job to do and I do love my job. But do your research, advocate for yourself, get yourself healthy. Um, and I'm going to be doing more topics on this. Like I said, just starting the discussion, giving you some of the language you can maybe use and look into to advocate for yourself. Thank you guys so much for the support. Don't forget to like, stream, subscribe. You don't want to just keep me to yourself. We are going up. I feel it. It's time. And until next time, just keep pushing.